Have you ever wondered why we're willing to stand in line for hours just to get a free donut worth 15,000 dong, but casually skip spending 15 minutes each day exercising to save our desperately crying spine? In other words, we humans suffer from an extremely serious collective disease called value blindness, where we only see the numbers printed on price tags while completely ignoring the invisible costs that are thousands of times more expensive, silently deducted from our life account. Welcome to the grand marketplace of the universe, where everything has a price. It's just that sometimes the cashier forgets to print your receipt immediately. And the most foolish logical error of the human brain is assuming that no money spent equals free, a spectacular deception we hypnotize ourselves with every day. Look at the phone you're holding in your hand. Social media platforms proudly claim to be free for life. But my friend, in this practical capitalist world, if you're not paying for the product, then congratulations, you are the product. Because the price you're paying is your privacy, your behavioral data, and most expensive of all, your attention, the scarce resource you should be using to make money or at least to get enough sleep. But no, you generously donate it to cat dancing videos and celebrity dramas of people you don't even know, only to receive in return a brain full of junk dopamine and toxic comparisons. Or let's talk about relationships. The price of trying to please everyone isn't money, but the loss of personal identity. You buy fake external peace at the cost of internal torment and exhaustion, a transaction that, if calculated at the exchange rate of happiness, leaves you completely bankrupt. Then there's eating. You choose a cheap, oily fast food meal instead of a slightly more expensive healthy meal. You think you've saved 50,000 dong. Oh my God, you're not saving. You're just taking out a high-interest loan on your future health. And trust me, the future hospital bill will make that 50,000 look like a grain of sand in the desert. Our logic is laughable. We regret paying 100,000 dong for shipping, so we struggle to ride a motorbike 10 kilometers to pick up the item under the hot noon sun, inhaling fine dust and traffic risks, while that time and health could create 10 times the value of the shipping fee. This is the trap of scarcity mindset that makes us focus only on our wallet while forgetting that time, energy, focus, and integrity are the highest currencies. And once spent, no bank can lend you more. We often praise those who work themselves to death to earn money for luxury houses and cars as successful. But if the price of that house is missed family dinners, children growing up without seeing their father's face, an ulcerated stomach, and endless sleepless nights, is that a good deal or a multi-level scam where you're both victim and accomplice? Life is essentially a series of continuous trade-offs. You want a beautiful body. The price is sweat and craving when passing by a fried chicken shop. You want profound knowledge. The price is lonely hours with books instead of social gatherings. You want peace. The price is learning to say no and accepting that some people will dislike you. The problem isn't that we shouldn't buy, but that we often make bad purchases. We pay too much for vanity and too little for core values. Like trading a diamond for a lollipop just because the candy has brighter colors. So next time you face any decision, whether clicking on a sensational headline, staying with a toxic lover, or accepting a high-paying job with a bad boss, temporarily forget the currency symbols and ask yourself what kind of life assets you're actually paying with: time, self-respect, or inner peace. Because ultimately, money can be printed more, but your youth and clarity of mind are limited editions with no reprints. So the final question I want to throw into your mind before this video ends is, right now, how much are you paying for things you don't even really need? And when looking back at life's bill, would you dare to sign paid without any regrets?